Hey, Mariana here with Ulog number 21. 21. It's getting there, doing some on a regular basis, which, this is some I'm doing on Steemit on a regular basis, doing the daily prompt. With that, we are on day 261 now. Hard to believe. Anyways, today we had quite a little adventure happening. I was here doing something on the back porch where I'm sitting right now, and my son was calling for me to look at said hawk, and there was a little hawk sitting right on a kind of a pole by the chicken coop. And Systemian I first went for my phone to be able to take pictures, and then I ran back to the chicken coop, and and he was not very impressed with me. I got fairly close, not super close. The dogs were making a lot of noise because when I get excited, they get even more excited, and they're barking and doing all of that. So they were racing over there, and I was probably not racing, but going. And so he took off, and I said he was gone. And then my son came and said, well, you didn't scare him very much. And he was in the next biggest tree right past our property, and he was sitting up there for a long time. So I looked for the baby chicks because the hawk was really too small to get any of the bigger girls, or no way for the rooster. But we have 4 little ones. So one is like a medium one. I call him Squeaker because he always screams. I think it's a he. I don't know why. I think it's a he. He has kind of his chest is not very rounded, so usually boys have a little bit different shape, and so I'm pretty sure it's a he. And I couldn't see him, and I didn't hear him. And the little ones, I have 3. They're now maybe 3 weeks old. 3 little black ones. I saw the mom, but I didn't see the little ones. And finally I found them. They were hiding underneath like one of the little play structures they have in the chicken coop. So I was very happy that they were there. And then I saw some beige, which is the color of Squeaker, and it was a dog. My youngest son was here with my oldest son dog because he's house sitting. So it was like dog city at my house today. But then I found Squeaker, and he had gotten out of the compound, and he was stuck between a couple of fences. And I stayed with the chickens until I saw the hawk take off, going down into the neighbor's yard, and hopefully he got a mouse or a rat or something and is happy. But I put the little ones under lock and key anyways, so the bigger ones are okay. That little hawk couldn't do anything to him. So that was sad. And afterwards my son told me that he had watched the hawk go into the chicken area, and then I guess all the chickens squawked and did whatever, and he came out, and that's where he was sitting on the pole where I saw him. So I got a picture of that. I'm going to include in here. It's not a very good picture, but better than nothing. Yeah, so and besides that, I had my youngest son visiting. We had breakfast together, and my neighbor's dog was visiting from early on. She can just jump any fence, and so that was that one. And then my son's dog, and my dog's a little bit afraid of that one because she's a young golden retriever with big paws, and she kind of goes, goes with her paw on them, and they're both little, and she doesn't quite understand it. The other big dog, my neighbor's dog, she never does anything like that. So but anyways, lots of dog frolicking today. But the biggest exciting thing was the hawk. But I wanted to touch on something else real quick. So today I strayed from the free riders a little bit, and went to the Friday market tag, which Denise, her handle is DS Wickel. She is wonderful, and she's one of the first person I met on Steemit. And she does this weekly Market Friday post. So you post about any kind of market, any kind of shopping you have gone to. And one of the regulars is Sam, and he is from Africa, and I think it's Ghana. And he showed us a shop with a lot of different cloths and colorful, and it was beautiful, so much of it. And he kept saying in his post how he wished that everybody would wear clothing made out of this beautiful fabric to any kind of occasion, right? So now I'm in the United States, and there are a lot of people which feel that it's well, you know, imperialistic behavior, or it's frowned upon if, especially as a white person, you wear ethnic type of clothing, no matter, you know, which country it is from. So I actually have some African clothing I was gifted by African friends of mine, and I don't tend to wear them very often because, you know, of that kind of yeah, of this thing going around. And since Steemit is such an, or Steam has such an international audience, I wanted to throw it out to you. So if you're not, you know, from the US and there's ethnic clothing, how do you feel when people from other cultures wear your clothes? You know, does it feel like an honor? Is it like, I don't care? Or does it feel offensive? So from my own personal opinion, I'm from Bavaria, and we have dintels and lederhosen and stuff like that, and people tend to wear those for like Oktoberfest and things like that. And to me, it's like, I don't care. If you want to wear it, fine, you know. It doesn't matter to me one way or another. So, but I would love to hear from you what you think about it, feel about it. Is that an issue? Is it a non-issue? What do you think? Anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.